comical how contradicting my eating habits used to be. During the day, every meal was super high protein, only the leanest meats, high fiber veggies, no carbs, no rice. If anything, it was cauliflower rice, but real rice, way too many carbs, no oil, no fats, super low calorie. And then at night, it was like the end of the world was coming. Tub of ice cream, entire container of Oreos, entire bag of chips, completely opposite eating habits. What the heck was going on? If you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. My name is Vivian, but you can call me Viv. And I struggled with the binge eating restricting cycle that I just described for over 10 years. Good times, good times. And today I'm going to tell you the tiny habit shift that I made that changed my life and helped me overcome the binge eating cycle. So I just described to you how restrictive I was during the day, which would then lead me to have really high cravings, be starving at night, and then just binge eat whatever my parents had in the pantry. What was the one shift that I made, the one tiny shift that completely changed my life? Instead of trying to make every meal as high protein, high fiber, low carb, and low fat as possible, I started to ask myself, what am I craving right now? What am I craving right now? I haven't asked myself that question in over 10 years because it was not about what I was craving. It was about eating as low calorie and as healthy as possible. And as trivial as this question may seem, here is what ended up happening. I would ask myself, all right, what are you craving right now? And it would be something usually that was just carbs, like a slice of bread and butter. No protein, no vegetables, just a slice of bread and butter. So what I would do is I would start letting myself have what I was craving. I set a rule to start with a small portion. Now this is key because we usually, once we let ourselves have something that we deem unhealthy, that means we're gonna have the entire loaf of bread and the entire tub of butter. Well, the agreement that I had with myself is that I was going to let myself have what I was craving, but I was going to start with a small portion. So one slice of bread, butter on top. Then I would drink 2 entire glasses of water that were about this big, and I would wait 5 minutes. If I still wanted more, then I was allowed to go back. But I had to have the 2 glasses of water, wait 5 minutes, get out of the kitchen, because we know when we stay in the kitchen, it's easy to just grab, get out of the kitchen, do something else, get my mind off of food, and then if I still wanted it, then I could go back and have it. And what is crazy is that 9 times out of 10, doing this process, the craving would go away and I would not want more. But the water and the waiting, key, essential, and getting out of the kitchen. And if you don't do those steps, it can go downhill very fast. So allow yourself to have what you're craving. Start with a small portion. Decide beforehand, before you start eating, how much you're going to have. What is a small portion to you? 2 glasses of water. Wait 5 minutes. Get out of the kitchen. Then if you still want more, if you're still physically hungry, go back and have more. You can repeat this process over and over and over again as many times as you'd like. But you will often find that after the first indulgence of your craving, the craving goes away. The craving goes away. And then those nighttime binges of all the foods that you've been restricting, they eventually go away. It is insanity. This is not even a process that I've just done with myself. This is a process that I go through with my clients because they've never allowed themselves to have what they're craving. Not until they're super stressed and it's super late at night and they've just gotten to the point where they say screw it. But never during the day have they just ever decided, maybe I should let myself have what I'm craving, because they've been so indoctrinated by all of the diet culture of having to go high protein and high veggies and never listening to their actual body and their cravings, that all of those cravings then build up for the nighttime. But once they start incorporating what they're craving, they find that the craving goes away and then they don't feel the need to binge. It is amazing. So the smallest shift of asking myself, what am I actually craving in this moment? Starting with a small portion, having 2 glasses of water, leaving the kitchen, get your mind off something else, go on a walk, go do some work, go clean the house, wait 5 minutes. It is incredible how much it will impact your life. Again, the 2 glasses of water, the waiting, the shifting your focus to something else is vital, because once you have that small portion, yes, you are going to want more most likely because it tastes so good. But if you just give yourself that small moment to wait, leave the kitchen, you will be shocked at how quickly that craving then goes away. I hope that you do not just listen to this video, but you actually take the tip that I have given you today and implement it into your daily routine, especially if you're somebody who is so used to not listening to what you're craving, but you just focus on eating as clean, as healthy, as high protein, as high vegetable as possible. Try this out. Try this out. Now, if you want to work with me one-on-one to overcome yo-yo dieting and emotional eating and master your fat loss once and for all, then visit my website, www.teamevolve.co, and submit an application form. You can also follow me on Instagram at Vivian No, and on TikTok at Vivian No with an underscore at the end, if you would like to see more nutrition, fitness, fat loss, overeating, and yo-yo dieting tips from me. If you want to see more binge eating, yo-yo dieting content and tips that I have implemented into my lifestyle that have helped me finally overcome it, then you can click on this video right here. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here and for supporting this channel. And I will see you in my next video.